Think about the most successful businesses in the world. The ones that don't just survive for a few years, but thrive for decades. Have you ever wondered what makes them so indestructible? Hello, I am Raj. Welcome. For over 20 years, I have navigated the ups and downs of both the Indian and global financial markets. I have seen bull markets make people very wealthy, and I have seen bear markets wipe out those exact same fortunes. But at EPK Capital, we don't play short term games. Our philosophy is simple: we build wealth for generations. Today, we are going to talk about one of the most powerful concepts in long term investing championed by the legendary Warren Buffett. By the end of this video, you will understand exactly what a moat is, how to spot one in the real world, and why it is the key to protecting your wealth. To understand the moat strategy, I want you to picture a beautiful, massive stone castle. In the business world, this castle represents a highly profitable company. Now, history tells us that when a castle is full of gold, it attracts invaders. In business, capitalism works the exact same way. Those invaders are your competitors. The moment a company starts making excellent money, someone else will try to copy their product, steal their customers, and take those profits away. So, how does a medieval king protect his castle? He builds a moat, a deep, wide trench of water all the way around the fortress. Warren Buffett applies this exact logic to investing. An economic moat is a lasting competitive advantage. It is a structural barrier that allows a business to protect its profits and market share from rival companies over many years or even decades. The wider and deeper the moat, the harder it is for competitors to cross it. And as investors aiming to build generational wealth, those are the castles we want to own. As a bonus, I have created an in-depth guide to the 7 costly tax traps for high net worth NRIs. You can download it by clicking the link in the description. So, what does a business moat actually look like in the real world? They usually fall into 4 main categories. Let's break them down. The first type of moat is built on intangible assets. This usually means a powerful brand, patents, or strict regulatory licenses. When a company has a truly powerful brand, they possess something incredibly valuable: pricing power. They can charge more, and customers will still gladly pay. Look at Apple globally. People will line up around the block and pay a massive premium for an iPhone, even if competitors have similar features. That brand loyalty is a massive, deep moat. In India, Asian Paints is a classic example. Over the decades, they have built immense trust with consumers and painters alike. When a family paints their home for a wedding, they don't want to risk an unknown brand. They choose the one they know will last for years. That trust is their moat. The second type of moat is called the network effect. In my experience, this is one of the absolute strongest advantages a company can have. A network effect happens when a product or service becomes more valuable simply because more people use it. Think about global payment networks like Visa or MasterCard. If you open a new retail store, you are essentially forced to accept Visa because almost every customer walking through your door carries a Visa card. And as a customer, you want a Visa because almost every store accepts it. It is a virtuous cycle that is nearly impossible for a new competitor to break into. We see this beautifully in India with platforms like the National Stock Exchange or the NSE, because most buyers and sellers trade there. It has the most activity, making it the natural choice for everyone. The third moat is a cost advantage. Some companies figure out a way to produce or deliver goods much cheaper than anyone else, and they do it on a massive scale. Some companies figure out a way to produce or deliver goods much cheaper than anyone else, and they do it on a massive scale. Globally, massive retailers like Costco or Walmart buy in such gigantic quantities that they negotiate rock bottom prices and pass those savings to customers. In India, Avenue Supermarts, behind DMart, is a masterclass. They buy land instead of renting and keep store designs basic. They turn their inventory over incredibly fast. Because their daily running costs are so low, They offer discounts that smaller neighborhood stores simply cannot match without taking a financial loss. That relentless cost efficiency is their moat. The fourth and final main type of moat is high switching costs. This happens when it is too painful or expensive for a customer to switch to a competitor. Think about the core IT systems integrated by companies like TCS or Infosys for multinational corporations. Once installed, switching is nearly impossible. The headache of migrating sensitive data, pausing operations, and retraining staff is just too high. The customer is effectively locked in. For the business providing the service, this ensures steady, predictable revenue for years to come. That is the power of switching costs. So, why are we talking about all of this? Why does it matter to you and your family's financial future? Because the stock market is filled with illusions. The news tells you about hot, new companies with skyrocketing prices. But often, they have no moat. They are castles built on sand. As soon as a bigger, better funded competitor enters their space, their profits vanish, and sadly, so does the investor's money. At EPK Capital, we don't gamble on trends. We look for castles with wide, deep moats. You don't have to worry about next week or next month. You have the ultimate peace of mind knowing that the business itself is structurally designed to compound your wealth over 10, 20, or even 30 years. I want to leave you with a practical exercise. Take a look at your top 5 investments. Ask yourself honestly, what is their moat? Do they have a brand nobody can touch? A powerful network effect? A distinct cost advantage? Or are they just riding a temporary wave of popularity? Building wealth for generations requires patience, discipline, and a deep, fundamental understanding of business quality. That is exactly what we do for our clients every single day. If you are curious about how the moat strategy can be applied to your own portfolio, or if you are ready to transition from simply buying stocks to owning great businesses, we would love to have a conversation with you. Take a moment to visit our website or reach out directly to our team at EPK Capital. Let's sit down, review your strategy, and ensure your financial castle is protected for the generations to come. Thank you for watching and happy investing.